I got a day off tomorrow, so I'm gonna stream a little today. Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Which costume should I go with? I'll go with this one. What up, Cajun son? How you doing? I want to go over wall combos today. So let's start with the smallest characters first. Ping Xiao Mu. Arena is an alright stage. Let's see. Looks like I have the VLC source in the background, so I'll let that rock. That way we have music constantly going on in the background while we're big chillin'. What stage do I want to go with? I could go with Kinder Gym. I could go with Vermilion Gates. Vermilion Gates is often seen in my videos, so I don't want to, like, overuse it. So, I guess... what would be a fitting stage for Xiaoyu? I guess Violet Systems or Kinder Gym. Let's just rock with Kinder Gym, dude. Oh, you wanted Cave of Enlightenment, Minari? Yeah, fuck it. We could switch to Cave of Enlightenment. It's a pretty stage. I've been at this stage for the past couple of times I've streamed Armor King, so why not? What up, chat room? It's been a good month so far. We got Armor King revealed. And we got... ooh, we still have those ISWs, bro. Fuck yeah. Alright, we are at the wall. And so... comes with the capabilities of what Armor King can and cannot do with wall splats. Can you do a 10-hit combo? Can you do a 10-hit plus combo? What are you talking about? Are we talking about Armor King's 10-hit? Like that 10-hit combo? Well, let me focus on wall splats first. So Armor King is a character that is definitely focused on his capabilities of his melee attacks. And because Armor King is more melee focused, he actually has a good chunk of moves that help wall splat. Forward 1+4 is actually a prime example of this, but the problem with moves like forward 1+4 is that if it's a little further away, it's going to low slump like that. So Armor King has different moves that mitigate this to help wall splat. And big moves like that are down back 2-4, forward 2. While running 3 is a good example. Armor King also has counter hit strings that prop the opponent against the wall pretty harshly. He has wall standing 3. And then you have the high wall splat moves. Can break a balcony, something like that? Oh yeah, okay, I see what you're talking about. We'll get to that a little later. Hold on. It's no secret that in Tekken 7, Armor King was capable of re-wall splatting you. For a bunch of damage. This was something that Armor King could do that was just really difficult. I don't think you could do it consistently from forward 343. Yeah, because you really have to, like, sidewalk in order to get that kind of stuff. So you had to be already at a side angle in order to get this. But this was the highest damage that you could get off of it at 96. And with moves like forward 1+4, this was like almost non-existent. But moves like forward 1+4, yeah, you could never get this move. I think, yeah, you could try it like this. Really weird. It doesn't work that way though. But Armor King has different forms, like different tools of means of being able to wall splat. So if you have a situation like this, this is a super go-to wall combo for Armor King. Is down forward 4 into forward 1+4. This is his standard, almost highest damaging wall combo next to 2-1 into forward 1+4. But the risk of using the forward 1+4 wall ender is that Armor King often found himself in a situation where if you used that, you would end up like at -10 at the wall unless the opponent tech rolled. So if the opponent doesn't tech roll, I believe Armor King puts himself into a recovery kick guessing game. So you can't move anywhere afterwards, so you put yourself in a guessing game between spring attack or recovery kick. So you'd get damage. And then you have wall combos like that. And this wall combo is actually Armor King's best wall combo, in my opinion. It's low in damage. It's lower in damage, but it does... See how it does 62? It does like 1 less damage than the standard combo. It does one less damage than 2-1 into forward 1+4. But down 2-4-3 actually provides amazing Okizeme. If the opponent tries to stand up, or any wake-up option afterwards, and this would include any side roll, they would get hit and or clipped by while standing 4. It's just in certain situations, the side roll right would whiff. See that? That was part of the counterplay. However, if the opponent didn't want to stand up, you could actually opt to do down back 2-4 and get back 1-2. If you know the opponent isn't going to get up, you can get back 1-2 here for free. Unless the opponent breaks the throw, obviously, and then they get out of the situation that they're in. So let's just say throw escapes are on. So you do this, down 2-4-3, and then you do this, and then they get up, and it's back to neutral. There is also another guessing game on top of this, where you can do down back 1+3. In down back 1+3, it completely shifts them away from the wall, but you get 30 damage out of it. If I can turn on the command history. Why are you asking to turn on the command history? Okay. Hold on. I want to see if I can do this with the command history on. There we go. You can't do Instant Shining Wizard in this game. It's probably because your Instant Shining Wizard isn't actually instant. How it works is that if you're this close, notice how Armor King here is resetting in neutral every time? In order to practice to get your Instant Shining Wizards a little faster, you can do this method where you just jab into it against a crouching opponent. So, this is like the easiest way to get your Shining Wizards up. This will help you not only like get used to the timing of Shining Wizard, but this will tremendously help you in getting better at just Shining Wizard in general. Yo, Memphis Legends, I didn't even realize you wasn't following me, home dog. What the hell? What the helly? Yeah, that's what I thought. No, you're good, dog. Hold on. Now comes an interesting part where if you want to practice your crouch dashes into ISW, you have to remember like a super important thing. You have to press down forward right when you're about to try it to help transition into Armor King running, because it already, for some reason, it already counts Armor King running when you add the down forward, and then you can just press forward 2+4. I'm showing off bad examples, but that's because I'm not super good at it myself. Yeah, it's much easier to do in Tekken 8 because they made it so that you can buffer it during the movement. How you doing, Memphis? How you doing, man? There we go. That's a perfect example of what I'm trying to do. Now, let's get back onto this. With moves such as forward 2-1, you're going to notice that Armor King here is capable of re-wall splatting. Now, this is in Tekken 7 only so far. About 82 damage right there. You're a stick player? No, dude, I'm a pad player. Damn. Damn, I really can't get this right now. Hold on. Oh my god, I'm too off to the side. That's crazy. Oh my god, I fucking hate this shit. Because either you're too off to the side, Alright, let me just turn on counter hit, actually. Let me stop fucking around here and stop, you know, stop doing the whole chase some bullshit. Brother, I just did this earlier. Hold on. Oh my god, dude. $98 damage, roughly. Pretty good. Now that's only from a side angle in order to land that, but it's a lot easier with situations like this. So forward 2-1. You also not only could you do this with Armor King, but you could also do Burning Knuckle setups from the wall, and these were very fun to do. Now, you're not guaranteed to be able to get these all the time, but when you did land them, they felt really good. See that? Instead of the 82 damage, I believe it was 82. Yeah, you got 99 damage instead. Now, I can't say the same thing will happen if you hit forward 343, but, like... I guess you could get that. But... there we go. This is a truer one. If you delayed it, you can get 85 damage. And down back 2-4, this was your 14-frame punish, so you had a 14-frame wall splat. He also has a 13-frame wall splat, but it's not, forward 1+4, it's not as, like, creative. It's not that great. Forward 1+4 as a wall splat is not super good, but it's good enough, you know what I mean? You can get 73 damage off of a 13-frame punish. And that's if you're at the right angle, of course. And that's another part of Armor King's game here, is if you are using, or you could actually use 2 into down back 2+4 to get a re-wall splat situation, and then put yourself again into 99 damage after back 1-2. Now, you have other situations in which this becomes a super deadly situation entirely. And that's because of Armor King's Rage Drive in this game. Armor King's Rage Drive is capable of, after a re-wall splat, hitting into the combo counter. It's just I can't land it on the right side right now, because I'm bad at the game. And in all honesty, I haven't played this fucking game in a long time like that. So, and it leads you up to 128 damage if you actually land it right. Sure, we'll go with that. But yes, as you can see, you can get up to 128 damage from this situation. Maybe if I just was on... hold on. Maybe we'll do this. Let's do this. If it loads. Because Tekken 7's a broken game. There we go. Grab is still guaranteed after his Rage Drive. Yes. They cannot throw break out of the grab. Well, that didn't help at all. Oh, that helped. Do you think they will take away the combo from Armor King's forward neutral 2? Probably. And why I say this is because of the current environment in Tekken 8. Maybe he will launch with it. You know what I mean? Maybe in the game it'll launch still. See what happens if you go too early? You won't get the flip over, and then they're away from the wall. But if you go in too late, you'll completely miss the move. Damn it. It's actually kind of hard getting this just frame right here. Oh, it's a just frame, huh? And make it some function similar to King. That would kind of suck, though, if they did that to Armor King. There we go. There's the combo. And that's how it becomes fully guaranteed. I wonder if they're going to incorporate his breath rage drive somehow into his heat capabilities. Like, breath into free throw. That'd be stupid. That would be actually kind of dumb. But, in all honesty, I don't not see it coming. You know what I mean? If it happens, then, I mean, we up. And that sucks to fight against, but I'll install T7 again just for Armor King. I understand. It's totally valid. I need to turn off Rage. Now, as you've seen, Armor King has plenty of ways to wall splat you and re-wall splat you. And get some pretty decent damage on you. Oh, Shih Tzu. Yes, he has an unblockable crouch dash 3. Dun, 66. You get 2 less damage, but you get Okizeme afterwards. So, what have we learned so far? We've learned that down 2-4-3 is the Okizeme wall combo option, wall ender option. Well, we've also figured that 2-1 into forward 1+4 is the highest damage for standard characters like Xiaoyu, and universally works against everybody. I don't think it's great for the game, but because of the meta of Tekken 8, I figured anything goes. Yeah, I wouldn't not expect it to be a thing. They already advertised immediately that Armor King is going to have Fire Breath. So it's just like, yeah, come to expect what's going to happen with it. Poison Breath into Heat Dash. Oh, that would suck to deal with, bro. And I would just be, dude, honest to God, I would not be able to wait to hear all of the complaints that Genghis Dawn would be having against the character. Oh my God. It would fill me up with joy listening to that man bitch and moan and complain about my character when he's going to have Fakumram for fucking like a couple of months, maybe 2 or 3 months before I get my character. And he's just going to make everyone suffer. Right? Him and Landon are going to make everyone suffer with Fakumram's release in Tekken 8. And then here I am. I'm going to be having a super sick time making everyone miserable with Armor King in Tekken 8, dude. That's going to be so good. Now, let's count how many wall splat tools Armor King has. He's got Wall Standing 3. That's 1. He's got Forward 1+4. That's 2. Wall Standing 1. 3. Upward 4. 4. Dark Upper. 5, down back 2, 4, 6, forward 2, 1, 7, back 3, 8. While running 3, 9. And what else? 10, crouch dash 3. I guess you could count 3 plus 4, 2. And I think we already counted 4, 4, 2, right? He's got about, that's almost 12. Is crouch dash combo good in combos? What are you talking about? Like, are you asking if crouch dash 1 is good in combos? Hades drop will work? Yeah, Hades drop will wall splat. That is a move that wall splats. Hold on. I remember I had tech from this a long time ago. Yo, what's up, Ghost Pepper Mango? Haha, I remember this. Hold on. Let me see. Haha, I remember this shit. Hard to do, though. And you had to be at an angle in order to get this type of shit. Ah, ha, ha, there it is, chat. Nice. 59. I like that shit. That's classic. We were just going over wall splats and all of Armor King's wall splatting tools. We have forward 3-4-3, which I would believe is like 13 or 14 out of the wall splat tools that Armor King has. Running Exploder is one. So that'd be 15. I think I already included that, but whatever. We're going to re-include it just in case. Forward 4 isn't a wall splatting tool, but you could consider it a wall splatting tool, right? It's a wall hitting tool. You want something even more interesting? You can actually get 74 damage here. Or 76. And that's not even the max damage. Like, on other stages like floor break stages, this is the thing you're going to want to go for. So, now that we've talked about regular like wall combos and how they end, we're going to talk about bigger characters, and we're going to start with Craig Marduk. Now, Craig Marduk is a very interesting case and a very interesting character, mostly because he's considered our first bigger character on this list. Then we have characters like bears and stuff like that, and bears are going to be very interesting. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is that immediately does not flip over characters like Marduk. Thankfully for Marduk players, right? But instead, we do get a higher damage wall ender with 1+2, 2 into forward 1+4, which, as you'll understand, with forward 1+4, it may be higher damage, but we are at -10. But in this situation, most of the time, you're not going to see a Marduk spring kick. Because the situation calls for here. As you'll see right here. Missed it. That is embarrassing. Brother, please. I'm trying to show the chat room my skills. Oh my goodness, I just realized. Brother. See that? So he can't spring kick because of the way that he wakes up right here. So he has no choice but to either do a mid kick or a tech roll. And in this game, get up kicks were unsafe. Launch punishable if you're good enough at the game. So, yes, Armor King gained more damage because of this. Now, in certain situations, the higher damaging wall combo would be very, very good. And in this case with Marduk versus Armor King, or Armor King versus Marduk, in Marduk's favor, it's terrible to have a bigger bodied wall combo that worked like this. Now, that's the highest damaging variant, but you also have 2-1 into forward, forward, 4. That does 64 damage right there. 62. 63. And then you have this one, which does 66. A lot more damage. But my point stands is that Armor King's, you want to be able to do this with Armor King at 77 damage overall, because that shit just hurts. 77 damage from a high wall splat situation. Wow. I even saw how high he hit the fucking thing, dude. And look at that. $76. $76 again. Did you see, like, how much that... Like, you saw how much that scaled. Maybe I should do 2-1 into it. Because it's going to do the same damage, roughly. Yep, same damage. That's really good. That's really good, because that makes sure that the 1 + 2, 2, if you're scared about it, like, it whiffing. But you'll also see it's a better situation for Marduk, because Marduk can get off the wall. But if he stays there after the forward 1 + 4, it's like, it's just not a good situation for him entirely. And the forward, forward, 4 here is actually a better situation for Armor King. At least from my study. Let me look at how much, how negative Armor King is here. Yeah, it's -6. So yeah, Armor King is put into a situation where he's kind of in a mix-up again with toe kick and, with any get-up kick, toe kick, not spring kick in this situation against Marduk, at least. But in this situation, like, Armor King has a little bit better of an outlook. But yeah, no, 2-1 into forward, forward, 4 still rightfully works here. Really cool situation with Armor King. But it comes at the cost of not being able to re-wall splat with Armor King, unfortunately. Higher damaging wall combos, but that's only if the combo started from a situation You're hoping that they bring back wall bounce? Hold on. I need to turn that off, because that's going to piss me off. Yeah, that's like the highest damage. Sorry, hold on, chat. I'm in the combo gulag. Yeah. Okay, that's better. Yep, I got it. Oh shit, I forgot to dash. Shit, I forgot to dash again. Two 2-1 into Giant Swing. Yeah, you could do 2-1 into Giant Swing against bears. You could also do down. You could also do what was it? Down forward 1-2 into ISW, and that shit was like fucking hard. Like, you'd never do that unless you were, like, godlike, and you could commit an actual perfect 13-frame ISW. You could just never do that. Shit was, like, ridiculous. But it was some, like, combo video shit. Damn it. I had it, and then I fucked it up. Oh, my dash, bro. Oh, what? Ah, fudge cakes. It's not gonna allow me to be cool, chat room. Let's just do this one. Oh my god. How did I get an up forward command when I was doing fucking... I was doing forward into down back, bro. Maybe I do need stand-in approach or something. But yeah, this is the combo gulag. Fuck you, game. I hate Tekken 7 for this specific reason. Because there's such a combo gulag. Oh my god, bro, please. Free me. I just had it earlier. Free your boy, come on, man, what the fuck? Alright, hold on. Oh my god, it's really not letting me do my micro dash, bro. Oh my fucking god, dog. Brother, come on, son. Hey, Shazen, thanks for the follow, man. Okay, I'm getting fucked. I'm getting fucked with my inputs now. This game sucks. I hate this game. Like, I will always tell you how much I hate Tekken 7. Because it will just... Look at that. That was a perfect crouch dash input, and it's like, no, you didn't do it right. Fucking hate this garbage game. Alright, you're pissing me the fuck off. I'm just gonna fucking do this instead. I'm just gonna land the combo and stop getting pissed. As I'm done fucking around. I'm not gonna just fucking put up with it. No, dude. You can't make me. Okay. So clearly, I need to be a little more to this side right here. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So I'm a little too close to the wall. So what's gonna happen... Wait a minute. Why don't I just do this? Oh, it's because it doesn't reach, right. I forgot the combo I was doing. Was it this one? And to the yeah, I think so. That was the one. I was, like, so enamored by that other one that I was like, what was I doing? Let me see if this applies here. Fuck. I got too excited. Okay. That shouldn't work. Okay. There we go. I have to be at a certain angle for this to work, but I want the wall combo just to show you guys overall the combo example I'm telling you, more or less. Fuck me, I had it, bro. Oh no, it just wouldn't let me dash. That's crazy. That's crazy. Tekken 7, everybody. Tekken 7 and its infamous, hey, you didn't press this, but you did thing. Hated that for practice mode and for in-game shit. Imagine you're in the middle of the match, you're pressing a button, you deadass know that you pressed it. It's like, nah, bro, you didn't press that. You didn't press that. But what I did read is that you pressed this instead. I'm like, motherfucker, that's not what I fucking pressed. Oh my fuck! Dude, this game sucks ass. Like, I will tell you, I will be the first and last one to tell you that this game sucks ass. Tired of this game. There's a reason why you guys never see me play it, even if Armor King is in it. That's gonna whiff the 1+2 too. No, it's not. Goated. Not goated. What the fuck was that? You know what'd be really cool on this game that probably has already been done? If somebody made a Kratos mod for Craig Marduk. I don't like Marduk. Like, I never have, never will. But the beard just speaks to me. Too deep of a dash. Dog. Oh my god. This fucking game. I'll never forgive this game for the amount of time I spent on it. You guys had no idea how many misinputs this game gave me. All for the sake of content, by the way. Oh, great. He realigned somehow. Bruh! Fuck! Fucking forward neutral 2? When I press down back, motherfucker? Just take a deep breath. Yeah, take a deep breath, dude. So, yeah, instead of me crashing out and complaining, yeah, as you can tell, this character took a little bit of skill. I think I need to be more off to the side. No. Huh, wait a minute. I didn't even think about that. Cool. Nice combo. Yeah, it does less damage, though. Okay. Wow, that sucks. Aw, man. Oh, that was too off to the side. That's crazy. Any movies you guys looking forward to this year? 100 damage. Nice-oo. That's the point. That's the point. Damn, from Dark Upper? 100 damage from Dark Upper? That's not like it's not commonplace in Tekken 8. That's just a lot. That's a lot to me. That's a lot to me. Interesting. But yes, that is Armor King's highest damaging wall combo. 1+2, 2 into forward 1+4. Now, let's get into the territory of bears, because that's the biggest combo. Those are the biggest combos against standard characters. Well, that's not even standard. That's the common combo against big characters. 1+2, 2 into forward 1+4. That's the biggest damage that you're gonna get, like, against big characters normally. And then we have bears. Let me see. I don't think we can re-wall splat bears. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, we can't re-wall splat bears. But you know what we can do instead? Down 2, 4, 3. Now, as you'll see in this situation, Armor King is +2, while Kuma has his back turned. Now, you would think the Kuma player would immediately try to respond with Kuma's 1+2. Now, in this situation, that's fully guaranteed. Fully guaranteed. Yeah, that is guaranteed against Kuma. So, now let me see what combo I'm going to get here. I think I can just do normal combo. Jumbo. Boom. Fully guaranteed, gives you 107 damage. Exceeds anything that we was just doing with Craig Marduk. At all. Oh wait, it's this direction, I think. Oh yeah, it doesn't reach. Forgot about that. Oh yeah. This is Armor King's highest damaging launcher on bears. And it's only on bears. Let me see if I can get it. I've never tried it on this side before. Shit's hard. What's my game plan? Skip Tekken 8? You already... Why don't you just fucking play King in Tekken 8, bro? Damn, I can't do it on this side. I need to work on my execution with that. You think Tekken 7 King is a fake king? I disown the guy? Why? Or are you talking about Tekken 8 King and you put Tekken 7 instead? Yeah, I can do it on this side just fine. Oh, that's hard. I forgot the 2 while standing 4s are hard. There we go. I wonder if I can actually reach the wall with that. Probably not, right? But this is Armor King's highest damaging launcher against bears. You could also just do down back 2-4. You see that? 116 damage. The new king needs to unmask. He's that bad. I think that's kind of extreme, man. Yeah, it's extremely noticeable. Especially when you're doing moves like this. God damn it. It would really rather give me while standing 1 than the fucking actual giant swing I was trying to do. Anyway. It's funny, you didn't even need to do the wall combo with Armor King, by the way. You didn't even need to. Because you could just get that. Do you remember your... Did you remember the key charge wall splat against bears? I don't, actually. $2,000 wins to unlock all items. Weird. You used guns with King. It's kind of weird. God fucking damn it. Oh my god, you fat, little-legged piece of shit. I just wanted to land that again. But yes, Armor King's combos here are actually devastating against bears. I don't know if we'll land this, though. Oh my god, we can land that. That's stupid. That's actually kind of dumb. You know, Bullet Club was like the weirdest thing to me because I don't even know what it is, and it just happened to show up in Tekken. Was Bullet Club like the new Tap Out fucking collaboration? $114 damage. That does less. 2 less damage. And that's the highest damaging Dark Upper combo. Which means that this still remains undefeated as Armor King's highest damaging launcher. 30 damage launcher, by the way. It's actually incredible. $116 damage. It's incredible. That is incredible how much damage that does. That's 100 damage, I just realized. That's 100 damage. Like, actually, that's 100 damage. Watch this. Do I have tech roll on? I don't. Let's turn this on. There's a reason. There's a method to my madness here, chat. Watch this. I said, watch this. Okay. Watch me drop this combo 100 times until I actually get it right. Brother. Brother. No, that's not what I wanted, clearly. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. The CD ones are gonna make me angry. Look at that. 150 damage if they tried to tech roll at the wall here. I hope this is a launcher in Tekken 8, dude. I just realized through the sheer amount of horror, what if 1 + 2 2 is a fucking like, I don't want 1 + 2 2 to be a tornado. That would suck. 1 + 2 2 as a tornado would be ass, but it's gonna happen. I can already predict it in the future. That's gonna be a tornado. I wish I could, show you guys the, I wish I could do the stupid thing, I wish I could do the fucking pausing thing that you can do in Tekken 8 with the combos. The save state. But that's fully guaranteed if they try to tech roll. Bro. Oh my god. Okay. I don't need to go that deep. But the fact that this is a thing is kind of what I wanted to show you guys. It's really cool. I found this late into Tekken 7 as well. My original one was just the down back 2-4. And you could do that. That's 100 damage. I can't believe that. I actually can't believe that that is straight up just 100 damage. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just taken aback by it. A 100 damage. Now, it's not that impressive, because earlier we got 100 damage off of the... It is actually kind of impressive, because this does more damage, but Dark Upper did that at its max damage with its hardest combo, while this is kind of doing it with its easiest conversion. I'm saying it's its easiest, this is its easiest, but like, maybe this is really hard. Like, let's not downplay this. I'm struggling with it still, but still. I find this... Damn, I really despise the fact that it's not letting me crouch dash 1 in certain areas. And then it just gives me that kind of response and feedback. Dude, with the bears, this is so annoying, because, like, you're either gonna lightly hit them, or you're not gonna hit them at all. Like, getting that shallow hit for crouch dash 1 on bears is a nightmare. Oh my fucking god, dude. And I'm so tired of this game saying I'm not doing something when I am. There we go. And then you get the 16 damage right off the bat from that. Cool as shit. I'm tryharding, but yeah. 100 fucking damage from that is pretty insane. Do you think they will keep while standing 2 counter hit key charge? They probably will, but here's the thing. It's instead of it being 12 frames, it's probably going to be like 13 or 14 frames. They're going to change its frames. They're either going to make it, they're either going to keep it 12, but no longer counter hit launch, or they're going to make it 12, still counter hit launch, but minus 12 on block. Like, this move cannot stay safe. This can't stay safe. Would be cool if he gets heat back for the taunt. You know what's going to be really fun? Doing this. I'm going too fast. Hey, thank you for the follow. Yeah. We always have back 2-1-2. Now, with other situations, like, we will get, let's switch this back up to how we had it before. That was the situation with Armor King and Kuma, where the max damage combos would increase even more so against bears because they would end up in a back turn situation if you used this. So this would get you more damage, but it would get bears away from the wall. So, like, bears would eat more damage, and it would sacrifice more of their life bar, but... Oh, and also Armor King gets to go into a Waivu mix-up, I suppose. Like, I think that's what happens. Oh my god, that's evil. Holy shit. But if the bear player is really smart, they're probably gonna just, as soon as they see you wave dashing at them, they're gonna be like, oh, back one! You know what I'm talking about? So if you end up doing that, you're gonna do Waivu into Giant Swing to prevent the back one from coming out. Oh god. Down back 2-4, forward 4-2, forward 4-4. Ah, yeah, let's talk about forward 4-4 on the bear. $89 damage. So overall, the best matchup for Armor King in terms of like damage output, he'd be getting the most damage against bears. Yeah. Still can't believe this is a thing. I mean, yeah, oh, I forgot to mention in the Bigs combo, you could do down forward 1, down forward 4, into forward 1+4. You can't do down forward, you can't do forward 4 afterwards. Because of that. But you can do this. Hold on. You can do that, or you can also do this, which I showed off 2-1 into forward 4 earlier. And yes, you do have 1+2, 1+2 into forward 1+4, and that would get you 66 damage. But this is the moneymaker at 78, and that's against bears. So bears had it quite literally rough against Armor King. Deservedly so, by the way, if you dealt with Season 1 bears. 94 damage. And you'd get more off of a re-wall splat, arguably, if you did forward 3-4-3, but you'd get 98 in total. So, Armor King is doing less damage to bears. If Armor King would get, if Armor King got a re-wall splat on these characters, then Jesus, like, that would be terrible. That'd be terrible for the game state, but the fact that it's, like, specific characters in which these work on, then it's not a big deal. So yeah, that's, I just wanted to talk about Armor King's, wall game just a little bit. Like, he had one wall crush, and it was bad, and it was wall standing too. Like, I tried to justify this move being okay, and this move is just not okay. I think the most that you'd get out of it is plus 27. You got plus 26, so yeah, plus 27 is the highest damage you could get from there. Now, Armor King had, like, one move that coincided with the wall. Like, one throw that would actually be a balcony break. And that's actually really interesting. Because, for good reason, King did not have a throw that could just break a wall or a floor. Interestingly enough. Let me see this. I think you could do this. And the bears would not be able to get out of that. Let me try the quick back roll to confirm. Yeah. 1 plus 2, 2 would not hit there. That's fine. We don't want it to hit there. That would be really dumb if it did. Okay, so they can escape out of that version. So what we want to do is create a situation where bears cannot get out of this. And that's that situation. Okay. So they could quick back roll if you did two down forward ones. See that? Down back 2-4 because it's higher damage pushes the opponent further away. But if you did that would still be guaranteed. It's really interesting how that works. I really want to experiment with this a little bit. Yeah, of course it's not going to work. $61, and that's guaranteed, but you do 1 less damage. So you'd be better off doing up forward 3 into down forward 1 here. Into that, and that's fully guaranteed. Like, the opponent will have to actually sit down and eat that. And they'd only receive 94 damage if they stayed down. But in any other situation, they're fucked. And they're eating a lot more damage than they should be. So with Armor King, you're just going to have to take into account that with Armor King, you're going to have to take into account that this throw is a big deal. Now, whether or not it's going to be doing the same things in Tekken 8 is up for debate until he actually comes out, but that's one of his prized situations. So you won't get this against bears, so I'm going to switch this out for King instead. But here's something else I want to show off. Maybe I should change stages for this too, because this is like a really important thing. It's hard too, so... Now let me turn on Rage. Oops. Ah. I want to turn this off, just so I could show you guys the full display. Oh, I'm going too fast. You see that? That's basically the sample I wanted to show you guys. Damn. Shit. Come on. There we go. I went too slow again. This isn't gonna break the wall, is it? Oh my god, bro. Okay, hold on. All right. Okay, that fucking sucks, bro. I'm not going fast enough, bruh. If I go too fast, I'm gonna get fucking down forward 1+2. If I go too slow, I'm not gonna get the combo I want. There we go. There we go. 224 damage, by the way. Whew. Worth it! From that situation. And if the opponent decides to, like, break the throw, like, if you ever get into this situation, really hard to do because you have to have rage in the first place. But let me explain. If you get this situation here, this is the best starting combo on this stage. $125 damage. And that's if the opponent can break the throw. Now, against other characters, let's just switch this off to, like, somebody like Heihachi. Let's switch off to Heihachi. Or Paul. We can do... Geese... Let's go to Heihachi. And now if you do hit them without rage... Let me show you what you get. You get the back 1-2 for 136 damage. Disgusting. But you get down 444 guaranteed for 125 damage. Now, why does this matter? Because, chat, on a floor break stage, you get a whole combo reset. Yo, Fighting GM, thank you for the raid. That's a party of 76 people. What's good, people? How we doing? All of y'all from GM's chat. Oh, I have to have him tech rolling the other way. That's great. That's a fuckload of people. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Armor King, yo, what's up, Federer? How we doing, man? What up, Davey? I'm just showing off some Armor King combo examples. They're probably not going to apply in Tekken 8. However, I did want to show off the kind of stuff Armor King had. I think I'm doing too much. I need to slow down. Yo! TKXEBC, or TKXBEC. I can't see your name right, bro. Thank you for the follow, man. BEC. XBC? I think that's what your name was. Oh, shit, Sue. That's too fast. All that's guaranteed? Yes. Oh, it's Davy Delight. That's a cool name. There we go. And then you do this. Oh, shit, so. I'm not showing my perfect example. Shit. If they keep this, dude, oh my god. This would be stupid. Like, actually, this would be dumb. Like, I would love it. Don't get me wrong. I'm an Armor King main. Like, I would love this shit. But this would be broken. 139 damage, dude. Jesus. That is so fucked up. We got enough stance characters. I'm not trying to burst anyone's bubble, but I hope you guys understand that he has a stance. He's had a stance already. It wasn't trying to burst anyone's bubble, but I hope you guys stance. Character defining into Shadow Step. Like, Shadow Step also goes into Wave Dash, so I'm not trying to burst anyone's bubble, but, like, it's already there. So, there, as in the archetype, I mean, like, everything being based off of it. Well, yeah, but at the same time, look at what they did to characters like Heihachi. Like, how they did Heihachi. Listen. That's kind of the name of Tekken 8, man. That's the identity of the game. They made every single character complex in their own way, but as GM would say, and I fully agree with him because he said this. I know he said this. That everyone essentially... I think he said this. Okay, never mind. I think he said this, but now everybody practically plays the same, and almost literally the entire cast doesn't have much for character identities to set themselves apart from the rest. I think that's like a summary of what he was trying to say. Like, everyone roughly plays the same in their own way. You think everybody plays the same? I think characters have their own specific traits that separate themselves from the cast, but their game plan is kind of the same-ish, yes. Like, Steve wants... What controller do I play on? I play on the Hori Fighting Commander PlayStation 4 edition. Man, that feels good every time, dude. Every time. I struggled all of Tekken 7 trying to land that, bro. The fact that I finally got it, and it's fucking post-Tekken 8, makes me so mad. You know what I mean? It took King getting wave dash to understand the complexity of that. And it makes me sad, because I couldn't figure it out on my own character with Armor King. That's not going to hit right. Or it is. Yeah, but it's too... I believe Armor King may actually have a 13 frame Wind God Fist. Oh, yeah. 2-1 into forward 1+4 is the max. Well, you could do, God damn it. Do this. And this is why this matters. See that? Practically dead from that. Now, he would be dead if this was in Rage. Armor King in Rage is insane. On this stage. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna lie to you, deadass. I did not even expect to have a tailspin right there. But yeah, no, like... Yeah, that's right, the combo completely resets. God damn it. But you can see this is kind of situational. It only really works if the opponent is getting... If you're at a specific... this is a specific thing. But this specific thing is game-changing. As you can see. Damn, 230 damage, dude. That's more than getting that Burning Knuckle combo, because 224 damage into 230 is insane. As a newcomer, how is Armor King different from King? So, what sets them apart right now, and I can go to a stage select to show you guys the difference, but what sets them apart as of right now between games is that Armor King is a strike-based character. And he is more fundamentally based around trying to get you to whiff punish. or trying to get Armor King, the character, to whiff punish a character. So the character is full of spacing traps, moves that put your opponent from a good distance away from you while having good pokes that keep the character away. Like another character away. He has decent counter hits. Back 212 is an example of how insane his counter hits are. And then you have moves like forward 3, 4-3. You know how King is more of a grappler? Armor King has grapples. He does have throws, you know what I mean? He does have them, and they all have their own specific animations and different things that they do. This balcony breaks / wall breaks. This floor breaks. This floor breaks. Generic. Generic. Another generic with a twist that floor breaks. Armor King also has his own specific commands for his own chain throws. There's two different ways to get into this chain throw. There is crouch dash 1+4 and crouch dash 2+3. And as you can see, they changed the camera angles here. And this is how you can actually tell the difference between them. And he can do all of these throws. Like, he can do every single throw differently. So, like... do this one. He can do this one. I forgot the input for that. But as you can see, Armor King has varying different things that put him aside from King. You know what I mean? Armor King has very different tools. Armor King has his own traditional Mishima Wave Dash. Hold on. And in doing so, with having a traditional Wave Dash, that means he can actually High Crush, unlike King can in Tekken 8. King cannot High Crush with his Wave Dash, so that's another thing that separates them. Armor King actually has a Back Dash. Armor King is the progenitor of the Wave Dash into Shining Wizard. Armor King also had his own Wave Dash into his throw game, so that actually put him aside as a different character. He also has moves like this is, you know how King has a clothesline throw? This is AK Driver. Armor King also has his own crouch throw game with one floor break, and then there's the leg break for the cinematic. Armor King also has his own side throw game. This floor breaks. This is just a reverse DDT. And then we have only one back throw on Armor King, unfortunately. But this does like a fuckload of damage. And honestly, it's not Armor King's place to have a good throw game anyway. But let's say if the opponent tries to stand up here, I believe you can get... okay. So, you can't do that, but then... There we go. You can get that. And what else can you get from this? Forward 4. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, wow, I can't believe you can get Dark Upper right there. That's pretty fucking funny. And, like I said, Armor King, very strike-based. He's got very good pokes. He has actually one of the best down forward ones. Every time someone says, stand up, I have geese flashbacks. Stand up! Die! Yeah, bro, I get you. Yeah, no, like, he's got a full crouch dash game. You know how Heihachi and Kazuya differentiate? It's kind of like that, where they have similar tools that serve different purposes. Like Armor King's back 3, similar that King has a back 3 into a follow-up, Armor King's is a actual attack follow-up, which sits in line with Armor King's character. Armor King also has a lot of, like, grounded spike combos. You have forward neutral 2, which is a counter hit launcher in this game. It was like King's at the start of Tekken 8, where in certain situations King would get a launcher off of forward neutral 2. Armor King also had a down forward 2, but it wasn't like down forward 2-1. It was just straight up the first hit was a counter hit launcher. Armor King also has the inclusion of a stance called Shadow Step. Now this stance is not a super big deal in Armor King's current game plan in Tekken 7. But it does exist. Damn, it's really hard to get this right now. But Armor King has many different throws that separate him from King. Armor King separates himself from King pretty well. Now, Armor King also has a decent sidestep game with sidestep 4, and the big one being sidestep 2-1, Death Sandwich. This is something that King can never hope to achieve to have as cool. Very sick character. And also, Armor King's combos set himself away from King, because Armor King's actually uses Crouch Dash 1, and instead of having forward 1+2 like King does, Armor King has forward 1, like Crouch Dash 1, and that's a launcher depending on your distance. If you delayed it enough, you could probably actually get this to pick up if you delayed it enough. But it's extremely hard to do. And against certain characters, you could pick up with while standing 4. Now, 1+2-2. Now, this is a move I do kind of want to talk about. 1+2-2. This move would be really good because you could actually hit confirm it. Look at that. Look at how hit confirmable that is. Insane. And you see it's only -10. But if you go back turn, this is a situation you don't want to be in against King, because King will get that back forward 1+2 throw on you. So against Armor King, you're it's gonna be you're gonna have a little bit harder of a time. So let's say if Armor King versus Armor King here, Armor King does 1+2 and he holds back, he's gonna end up back turned. I can't believe we're literally wearing the same costume. That becomes a punish. You get 60 damage. Oh yeah, that doesn't work. Oh, but you get that though. Ha, you can get that a bunch of times, that's right. Yeah. And that's if they didn't duck and they just tried to backdash the whole time. You could get a lot of damage out of that, but you could get this guaranteed. But the reason why this is such an important move for Armor King is because you could actually do it out of crouch dash. You could get the full hit confirm and then get the whole down 4 string guaranteed. And on top of this, if the opponent tries to punish your -10 1+2, you can use 1+2 4 to deter them from doing so. So let's say Armor King here does 1+2 2. Or 1+2 4. See that? It becomes a full counter hit launcher. And the best part is, this 1+2 4 was +8 in this game. Now, sidestepping wasn't nearly as good in Tekken 7 as it is in Tekken 8. So 1+2 4 into +8 means you had to deal with whatever Armor King threw at you next. And that would be a throw, like any kind of throw. Or he could do down forward 4 for another spacing trap. Forward 2. Forward 2 to keep you in check. You could do down forward 3 without even having to worry about trading with a down jab. You could do down forward 2 1. He had an entire plethora of options. He could even do back 4 again to deter you. So let's say, per example, you do this and you try to throw, right? And then Armor King gets launch punish. So instead of that, you're going to go with your safest option with back 4 1+2. Because this move was made safe in Tekken 8. Not Tekken 8, but Tekken 7. And then you get a free down back 2 if they try to wake up. Cool. Hold on. I want to try to get the ISW again, chat. Hold on. My ass is very distracted. I need to turn off this crouching guard stuff. Come on. Yay! Alright, we got it. Cool. That shit's hard. But yeah. 1 + 2, 2 into a knockdown. This would actually guarantee you a floor break. And in Tekken 8, I expected to give you a floor blast. And, honestly, I expect forward 3 to be a strong aerial tailspin. Maybe this will be a strong aerial tailspin as well. But if this is removed, then I know exactly why. This move was really good. Down forward 1 + 2 is one of Armor King's go-to tracking moves. And by go-to, like, this is slow, right? This move is super slow. I say it's a go-to, but it's not a great move. This is technically his go-to. But this move would often be used against people who were very adamant about sidestepping. Damn. I used to be really good at that. There we go. Armor King also has, like, certain counter hits that separate him from King as well. We've got the 3 + 4 2 cartwheel, 3 + 4 hold. He has this entire thing with cartwheel that's pretty much a gimmick, right? But what if I told you cartwheel is more than just a gimmick? Yeah, look at that. I can't remember, but what was the combo for this again? I see. It was that. I think it was this, at least. But I'm actually not used to doing this anymore. There we go. You see how you get 89 damage right there? You normally only get 80 damage from the max damage combo. But because of this situation here, now I think this is a guaranteed tech trap. Harder to do. Oh shit, I did it while running 3 + 4. Whoops. Oh my god, dude. Brain fart. Huh. You could do that as well. Oh, wow. Doesn't even look... Okay, hold on. Huh. Yeah, you get about 90 damage from that. That's pretty funny. What does the left one look like? Imagine moving so fast you end up behind Armor King. Huh. I wonder if the same is true for the right side. If you can just dash up and do it again, because it's been a minute since I've done this tech. Yeah, you can just dash up and do it. Yeah, kinda. What about spring kick? What are you talking about, the spring kick? With what combo? Are you talking about this? Oh. You're talking about if spring kick gets out of this combo. This is a tech trap. Yo, KOS King Arc. Thank you for the follow. I think he's going through his King Arc chat. Yep, still guaranteed. You know what's even funnier too? If they tried like any kind of get up kick, this is board, play Tekken 8. That's also a guaranteed thing. Oh. 101 damage. And they can't do anything about that. Blue ranks are a nightmare in Tekken 8 right now, for sure. This is bored. Play Lars. God, that felt good. Every time. I just celebrate this. This is like my favorite thing in the world. Tekken 8 is bored. Play Night Rain. Tell you what, if you buy me Night Rain, I'll fucking install it right now and play it. I am not kidding. I actually reinstalled, I'll uninstall Tekken 8 to play Night Rain. Like right now, I'll let you watch me do it. I'll keep Tekken 7 installed rather than Tekken 8, just so I can fucking play Night Rain. I actually want to play that game. Damn it, dude. I always suck at, like, coming back to this. Because this was, like... I'll buy it. I'll buy it if you're on when I'm on. I'm at work. Alright, respect. I should be on. Yeah, low screw. I just suck at coming back to this because this combo is like easy. There we go. This combo's easy, but I'm not making it look easy. I just need to find my flow for it again. I'm going too fast. What the fuck? I'm not gonna let you have fun without me, for sure. Oh, dude, I wasn't gonna play it without you anyway. Oh, this shit's hard. Hold on, chat. You want to see some skill expression? Hold on. That shit's hard as fuck. That shit's hard. $76 damage for fucking I-16 while standing punish. 16 damage. Only does 76. Makes me wonder. Hold on. I want to see something. Just let me see this. That'd be dumb. Bro, this would be really dumb. I didn't even ever explore this. This might be an actual thing. Maybe it's not, because it hits too close to the ground. Oh, shit. It looks like it'll hit. Bruh. That's cool. The CD1 here is really hard to hit, by the way. Although I only got 2 bosses left, I've been playing with Javader, for sure. Hold on. Can Armor King confirm his breath, not Rage Drive, with Dark Upper? I believe so. But it's really hard. I think it might be... I think it's this side? Yeah. It's just hard to do. See how you can get forward 2-1? I had a setup for this. It was really stupid. But I suck at landing it because it's just hard to do. There we go. $92. That adds 12 damage. Haha, imagine. That's funny. That's just funny to imagine. It's really funny to think about, chat room. Show his giant swing, please. This one right here. Don't give me that fake crap. Come on. I want the real highest. There we go. Yes. I love this game. Well, I don't love it, but like I love this character in this video game. Who messaged me? Somebody messaged me? Oh, it's God Flare. No, he's right. No, he's right? Shut up. 92 from Unblockable. Your execution is amazing, dude. Will train to be as cool at it like you? Hey, thanks, man. It's not that great. I hope Perfect Input Giant Swing will come. I hope Blue Sparks will come as well. It's gonna cost some damage, though. I think it's gonna cost some things with Armor King, though. Bro, what do you mean? It's a low heat smash. Those should all be launch punishable. Like, actually. Okay. Let me check real quick with something, chat. Let me check something out real quick. Oh, okay, he is. Okay, he is. Alright, guys, I'm gonna send you over to a friend of mine. He's streaming right now, so go ahead and check him out. You guys have a pleasant evening. Thank you for stopping by at my stream today. All of you guys from GM's chat, thank you for being here and keeping me company. And all of you from YouTube, go ahead and check out DotsonX at twitch.tv. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be seeing all of you guys